Jokic, as an individual, offensive rating is a team statistic, but it's just how the team performs when you're on the court. Jokic's offensive rating is 117. That is the third best mark in the NBA behind Donovan Mitchell and Hassan Whiteside, both guys on Utah. Every other player in the NBA, besides those two guys, their team has been worse on offense than the Nuggets have been when Jokic is on the court. That's insane. The Nuggets have played 0 games with Jamal Murray. They've played really 0 games with a healthy Michael Porter. When he was there, he was terrible offensively. They've played so many games without Barton and Monte. The fact that you could throw Jokic out and take away his best running mate and second best running mate offensively and still be the number 3 offensive player in the NBA in terms of like how you score when they're on the court, that's insane to me. I honestly believe this is Jokic's personal floor. This is as bad of a roster as he is going to have in any given year. As in terms of offensive firepower.
I mean, one of my takeaways is that this dude, Nikola Jokic, is arguably the greatest offensive player in NBA history. That's been one of my takeaways from this season. Dude, the Nuggets
Steph Curry is lower. Think about that. Everybody talks about Steph Curry as a system. He's significantly lower than Jokic is, and Jokic hasn't had his teammates.
Yeah, guys, the Nuggets are the 9th best offense in the NBA. You know, the Nuggets are the best offense with Jokic on the floor, obviously, but they're still the 9th best offense
that probably
in the NBA. And that's with, 8 to 10 minutes a night where he's not on the floor.
Right.
And all the bench unit can run is a pick and pop into a missed 3. Like that was the entire season. And the fact that the Nuggets have a top 10 offense is absolutely ridiculous. It's out of control. And I mean, I can't imagine a better offensive player. I honestly can't.
Yeah, I had a similar take to the points you guys are making of the conversation about the Nuggets making playoffs and avoiding play-ins. I know it could still happen this year, but consider where they're at, the stretch of schedule in front of them. What did it take for them to be in danger of the 6th seed in the West? Murray, Porter, Dozier goes down. Jokic has missed a bunch of games. They played games without Barton as well. They played games without AG. I mean, they're starting Monte Morris and Jeff Green. No offense, but it's 2022. One guy's a backup. Right. The other guy is Adam's age. And so it's actually, is he older than you? I don't know.
No, he's actually younger. This is the sad part is all the old players in the NBA are actually younger than me. Right. It's really a sad place to be.
So I know my mic stand's falling down, guys. I'm also sad about it. But I just think about how this is barring Jokic significant injury. This is worst case scenario. And they have a chance at the 5 seed. And so I'm just sort of done. I'm just sort of done with like, oh, are they going to make the playoffs? They have Jokic. We're talking LeBron, Giannis levels of you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay.
It's honestly higher.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about the standings are going to be tough just because Minnesota's playing really good ball. They're healthy. Like I think it's going to be a fight to the finish. I hope Denver stays at 6 or 5. I think that's kind of what their ceiling is. But when we talk about offensive rating and them being 9th, they've got so many home games. You get back a Porter and a Murray. You play against a bunch of under 500 teams. I actually think they're going to finish. There's a great chance they're going to finish a top 5 offense, which is just insane. Like, I don't think there's another player, certainly not this year, that could lose as much meaningful talent and still keep the team as a top 5 offense.
Dude, this happened to the Warriors last year, and they just said, let's pack it in.
That's what I'm saying. And Ramona gave him an MVP vote. So don't talk to me about team record with Jokic.
Oh my God, this is going to be so. If the Nuggets do get the 5 seed, despite all of that, it will make it for a very fun contrast between remember how impressed you guys were when Steph carried them to the 8 seed or whatever? Yep. Because even last year they still had guys, they still had people playing.